Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to our little colony here of Turston in RimWorld. This is episode 6. So we're still recovering from episode 5, in which we had tons and tons of fires. There's still a couple floating around here and there from the thunderstorm, but not too worried about them. They're far away and the rain should take care of them anyway. In getting ready for today's episode, I of course immediately noticed we are very low on food, and I had thought we had a fair bit of rice, and we do. Apparently, I forgot to have her drop it, so we are going to immediately fix that. The other thing I'm going to do is get Mel a bit more work because she's kind of bored. We need, if I can come down here, something for our animal handler to do. If I can find a good spot. There we go. Let's get her doing some fishing. That should help as well. But in the meantime, the immediate, well, let's get Kyra to drop this rice and hopefully actually cook some of it up. That would be helpful. Drop that, unselect you, and let's have you do some cooking. There we go. Fantastic. And we can get the speed up a bit here. Awesome. There we go. We actually have enough food for today. What a concept. Speed up a little bit more as people are still sleeping. Hopefully the explosive sounds of thunder and lightning here aren't too loud. They're very loud in my ears, but I don't think they're going to be too bad in the video. But we shall see. Now and Woody have formed a bond. Awesome. You know what? Why don't you follow Mel around and protect her? Not that she likely needs protecting. She does have that plasteel knife, but it's always better to have a guard with you when possible. And you're working on that. The other thing I saw, and this must be from a mod because I absolutely do not remember this, but apparently we have mine shafts, so I kind of would like to build one of them. What would you like to be built out of? Do we have a good pile of granite? Yeah, let's just build out of granite, because I just want to see what this thing is. Looks like it replaces existing... Wrong button, sorry. Replaces existing mountains. So I'll just plunk it over here. I don't want to wreck the prison, but if I put it over here, it shouldn't interfere. And I'm not sure if we're going to do much with it. I just was very curious what it did. Okay, so it's from Rim Factory. Okay, so it's going to generate materials for us, and occasionally will give us good stuff, but very, very rare, other than maybe steel. Alright, well that works for me. Anyway, we'll let them do that. That's cool too. Well, resistance is coming down very, very slowly. Okay, fair enough. And your mood is slightly improving, but not spectacular. But again, because the prison is crap. But we're working on a more luxury prison for you, not to worry. It's hard to think of the word luxury when talking about prisons, but anyway. We are working on it. We definitely get some power out there. Let's do that before I forget. I suppose there's no reason we can't just run a wire like that. It'll be ugly, but it'll do. I can't remember what the range of a wire is. 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's at least 4, so that should be close enough to that. And frankly, if they ever wreck their own power cables, like if they go berserk or something, and well, they're going to wreck their own temperature, so that's their own fault and their own problem. So, not my problem. Can I put a wall light somewhere here? Maybe not right near the bed, but somewhere in there, just so they have something to work with. Because I'm sure they don't want to really be in the dark either. Cool, okay. Then working on that. You're still working on him. Fair enough. Excellent. Alright, things are going well. Oh, you have to explicitly tell them that you want to catch fish. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess so you can decide how many you want. I was going to say, isn't it kind of dumb to set a fishing spot and then have it not actually use it? But yeah, I guess it does make sense because you don't want them necessarily doing this indefinitely, or maybe you do, but you should be allowed to choose, so that makes some sense. Let's just say 10. I have no idea if these are big fish, little fish, how much nutrition it's going to be, so let's say we have 10 at a time, and we'll call that even. Oops. And this, yeah, we're going to have a stockpile near here. So we're going to do, let's go say drop. And then let's see what square she actually drops it on, so I can set up a temporary low priority zone here. Just so it'll actually count. Okay, so it's right on that square there. Good enough. Priority as low as it goes. And basically you allow nothing except fish. Good enough. And we shall rename that fish. I know, very original. Anyway, so now that fish counts, so she'll never do more than 10. Because otherwise, if you don't have that, she would just keep dropping and dropping and dropping. She would never know she had her 10, and she would just go and do that forever. Which is not exactly what we're after. Now, what I did want to know, though, is how much nutrition are we going to get out of that? 0.2. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so it's basically just shy of a quarter of a meal, so 4 of them to a meal probably. Is fish available here to easily see? Not that I can see. Can I not make this out of it? Oh, there it is there. I just missed it. Okay. Alright, good. Good enough. I like it. Speed this up while they're sleeping, because not much is happening. So I may have to crank the difficulty up some more, because or maybe I'll just switch it to random or something, because so far not a lot's happening in terms of events. Like, we're not getting a lot of activity, you know what I mean? Like, again, I know our colony wealth is, I mean, it's not that bad, really, for only 12 days in. But it is a bit on the low side, but it seems pretty easy so far. Alright, our little mine thing here is... You seriously walked away with that little left. Thanks for that. That's fine. Yes, do work on him. That is actually higher priority. I do agree with that. I'm good with that. Okay, so if you're knocking off about 0.8 per time, this is going to take about 20-ish more times. Yuck. Okay, so this is... Oh, okay, so you can actually pick. I thought it would be forced to take it whatever you made it out of, or whatever the type of rock here is. But you can actually pick individual types of rock chunks. That's very cool. Okay. Okay, so what we'll do then, let's make sure we always have at least some granite. And some, what did we decide we wanted? So it's slate and limestone we've got. I'd like to keep them the same. Slate and limestone. Although there's no reason, I guess, now I can't do the ones we don't have access to. And maybe actually that's even better. I'm going to put them very low. I don't know how long it takes them to mine this in. I don't want them spending a ton of time doing it. So maybe let's just say till we have about 50 of each. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Because marble is very good in terms of beauty, so it's a very good stone to use for, say, art. Or other decorations. There we go, heater is up. So we're going to set both of these. So I'd like the cooler to only come on when it's particularly hot, and the cooler to, or excuse me, the heater come on only when it's particularly cool. Okay, so you... Interesting. That makes it look like it got rid of the wall. Okay, I will take your word for it. You know what, I really think it did. So I'm just going to arbitrarily ask them to build that, just in case. But it does seem awfully silly. Again, here it makes it look like it's out. Maybe it doesn't know how to handle natural walls. Maybe that's the trick. And we have arrivals. Okay, you're married to Kyra. Fascinating. Okay, well, hello. You don't have anything to trade or anything, so I have no interest in doing anything to you or with you. Although you would be an awfully good person to grab. Well, maybe not. Maybe not so much. But still, you certainly are welcome to come have a visit, hang out. I'm not sure standing right beside the fire and burning yourself. The boy sure is dumb. I'm just going to let him do whatever. I'm not going to worry about him. We will simply continue working on the research. We're still working on that geothermal, which takes forever, but it is very important. Dix can continue working on the prison. I'm totally good with that. Even though it's doggedly slow, but we're getting there. Let's get these horrible things out of the way. So yeah, good times. I think we can speed things up a bit more. Mel's probably just not meditating. I was going to say she's probably coming out to do some more fishing, but she's meditating. That's good. Although, for that to actually matter, we're going to need a raid. So, Miss Classic, if you should be so kind as to have something happen. I know it's probably not a great idea to be begging for a raid, but I kind of am. This is almost ready to go, but I'm just concerned that when they mine this out, the print that would be wide open, so we just kind of got to finish this. So maybe what we do is for now cancel this part, so there's always going to be a wall here, and then we can actually move him in. Who got gutworms? Kyra. That's not ideal. That is really not ideal. It's certainly not the worst thing, but it's not pleasant either. Anyway, Mel, you need to get up and sort this out. Oh, she already... Oh, I have her set to self-tend. Okay, never mind. You're good. Anyway, so yeah, this, I think, is okay, as long as we don't dig out that bit there. This is usable as a prison. Again, it's not, like, spectacular, but it's definitely better than being in the freezer. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take this out of there, and then that will no longer be a prison. And when he is actually recruited, he's already got his bed ready. And if somebody could be so kind, there you go, as to grab him and haul him over there into a shiny new prison. Again, shiny, probably not the right word. But that's okay. Hope for alms. You would like 3 real medicine. Do I have 3 real medicine? I have lots of real medicine. You know what, bud? You can have that. Where did you go? Yeah, you know what? I am actually completely okay with that. Why am I not allowed to... Oh, No, I didn't have to specifically accept the quest. Why... Right-click on Sedgwick. I'm quite sure that's what I did. Am I losing my mind? Or, oh, maybe they're not officially here yet. Okay, maybe I'm too quick. Let's wait till they officially arrive. Silly UI stuff, but that's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay, you're just milling around. That means you are for sure here. Kyra, come here. Talk to Sedgwick. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. They weren't officially arrived yet. There you go, guys. Have some medicine. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy. Go away. Was that necessary? Not really, but I like to do nice things whenever possible, because there's going to be times when it's not going to be possible. So when you can, you do it. Alright, how are you feeling about your new prison here? That probably hasn't updated, unless this still counts as awful. It still counts as awful, because it's hideous and dirty. Okay. Well, I suppose we could plunk in some furniture to help, or maybe some flooring. Flooring would probably help as well. But let's start by giving you a wee little table to eat at. I guess it doesn't matter too much where it is. I guess right there will do. And some chairs. We only have one prisoner, and I don't know how many we're ever going to have at a time, but for future expansion's sake, let's have a few. And on that note, let's also plunk in a couple more beds. Just kind of scatter them around. That'll do. Cool. But should we actually give him flooring? I kind of want to wait until all this stuff was dug out before I bothered with that, so I could do it all in one shot, but maybe that's just not going to happen. And I see this is going to bug me. This kind of, yeah, that's going to bug me. Okay, forget it. Double thick it is. OCD, you are painful. But just having this blob here and then like a 2 square and then a 1 square width here, it's going to bug me. So, there we go, an actual proper raid. Attacking immediately, but it's still only one guy. Although he is at least well armed. An actual proper gun this time. Well, he's not very good with it. No actual armor. But you are at least clothed, unlike the naked guy that showed up last time. Either way, we know exactly how to handle you. With raw, senseless violence. Mel is the... In fact, we should, instead of being stupid, let's at least get into some cover, because the guy does actually have a gun. Never mind, we'll one-shot him. Wowee. One shot in the leg and he's done. Was he like a wimp or something? Wimp and delicate. Another genie. Okay, game, I get it. I get it. We'll take that gun though for sure. Why don't you go ahead and haul all this stuff for me, please? And for now, let's get him buried. I'm actually thinking maybe it might be time already for a crematorium. Then we won't have to keep coming down here to bury. I mean, it's going to be a lot of work to build it initially, but it will save a lot of work later, so I'm kind of thinking that's going to be the next thing I build. And it can kind of just go, maybe just tuck it in here. Because it doesn't have to be a pretty room, it doesn't have to be exciting. Yeah, let's just do that. It's not maybe the best place for it, but it certainly will do. And the door fork can be right there. Boink. Yeah. It's already got power right beside it, so that'll be totally fine. Because we are totally good for power. What is happening here? Oh, you are broken. Fair enough. You could pop down here and fix that for me, please? That would be so kind. Thank you so much. Now, this does mean we are a little bit low on components, so we should... take all that out, please. Thank you so much. Awesome. Alright, things are going well. Well, I'm going to think about it between now and next episode, but there's a very high chance, based on that very, very tiny little raid again, that the difficulty has to come up yet again. Because frankly, this is still far too easy. Far too easy. Well, you got at least one full point there instead of just 0.8, which is better, but still not great. What is wrong with you? What are you mad at? Okay, yeah, you're unhappy. Oh, you're starving. Do we not have food? Are we out? Uh-oh, we are out of food. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Well, there's 5 of those there. Why don't you come over here and haul that right away. Then we'll get Kyra to cook that up. Definitely I'm going to have to address the food situation. Because that's definitely not going... Oh! No, 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 no. Right, you count as corpses. Whereas I actually want you here. Rotten should be off, for one thing. But this should definitely be preferred. Fish goes here. That's the problem. Okay. Now you should be taking that there. There you go. Okay, well, you know what? Just eat the potatoes. You're starving. It's fine. I know you're not going to be happy with it because they're not cooked, but that's fine. We'll sort that all out in the next episode because we are running out of time here for today, sadly. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And other than that, I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See ya.